Hello to all of you. Today we will look at another important interview question. What are your short and long-term career goals? Hope that you have already watched our video on goal setting and its importance in our lives. These goals must be set not only for our career, but for other aspects of our life as well. Some of the areas that people set goals are social, emotional, physical, spiritual, material, and the list continues. But since today we are focusing on interview questions, we will look at only career goals. Now this question may be asked if the panel likes you, so that they want to explore, what are your long and short term goals. How you will answer this question depends on how well you have thought ahead into the future, into your career, and how well you know yourself, how well you know what you want. So you can see that it has a strong element of self-knowledge in it. You cannot make goals unless you know yourself, unless you know your aspirations and ambitions. You know your likes and dislikes, you know what you want and you don't want. So unless you have that kind of a clarity, you cannot have goals about your career. Now, one thing you must understand is a short-term career goal is not just landing a job, and a long-term career goal is not just a position, a higher position in a few years' time, like a vice president or a general manager. It's more than that. Let's look at a couple of responses and then we can review their merits. So as a fresher, you could say, my short-term goal is to get a job like this one where I can utilize my skills. I want to be a productive employee, and in a short while, once I get comfortable in my job and I start showing my competence, I would like to move to important projects which the company does. I want to give my 100% at work and learn and hopefully get to the next level soon. So my long-term goals are broader. They include my career plans as well as my personal aspirations. Now I'm pausing again in my reply. What I want you to appreciate or understand is the panel is trying to see how much clarity you have regarding your career. Have you really set short-term and long-term goals? They are not expecting you to answer something like, I want to be a team leader in 1 year, I want to be an assistant manager in 3 years' time, or I want to be a general manager in 5 years' time. These things are anyway not in your control. So you are expected to state your aspirations and goals broadly, but with clarity. So what you should additionally do, just to be on the safer side in case you are probed more, is to research on the positions, research on the growth path that the organization has, so that if they are asking you, about 3 years or 5 years, you know where employees usually land up, which positions they land up, what kind of work they do. They could also want to know whether you have any specific interest in any particular product or any geographical area or any technical area. So if you have clarity, you may state it. However, remember that the organization is checking at an entry-level position, they are checking your intention of staying in the job. So you should be able to convince them of your staying power. As a strategy, give a general response, but be ready for specifics if the panel probes you. You yourself should know your short and long-term goals very, very specifically. But this is not the time to state them very specifically. So if I had to summarize, short-term goals usually refer to our goals of enhancing our learning the skills or the traits that that particular job or that particular organization is looking for, growing in that job by developing yourself more. And long-term goals are related more deeply with our career, with our ambitions of maybe settling in any particular geographical area or doing more work in any product, or later on maybe enhancing our lives by including some social relevance work or NGO work. When the time comes, when we answer that question to the panel, we should be able to convince the panel that our long and short-term goals are in matching or in keeping with the organization's requirements. Good luck to you. Hope you like this video and will like and share it. You can watch videos on different topics on our channel skillActz. Please keep suggesting topics that you want to know more on. Please subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button given below. Good luck to you and thank you for watching.